Hey, I'm NichBoy, welcome to Pocket on Wednesday, the 6th of July. Today on the show, Blizzard's lawyers are keeping their wigs warm, Chiefs gotta go fast, and John, ladies and gentlemen, loves something. I know, it surprised me too. Alright, here's what's been making headlines, and first up, Blizzard's lawyers are keeping busy. Their latest target is the creators of the well-known Overwatch cheat, creatively called Overwatch Cheat. No wonder these hackers can't get a real job in the creative industry. Overwatch Cheat is a monthly subscription service which gives players access to a number of tools to give them an in-game advantage. Tools like the ability to see through walls, and even one which has a bot play the game for you. Why buy a $90 game and then pay a monthly subscription to have something else play the game for you? Who are you people? According to website Torrent Freak, Blizzard's case argues that the sale and distribution of Overwatch Cheat has caused Blizzard to lose millions or tens of millions of dollars in revenue and to suffer irreparable damage to its goodwill and reputation. Moreover, by releasing Overwatch Cheat just days after the release of Overwatch, defendants are attempting to destroy or irreparably harm that game before it has even had a chance to fully flourish. Next up, and Ubisoft is fortifying its position against a Vivendi board takeover. Vivendi's current stake in the publisher is 20.1%, which puts it in a strong position to gain a seat on the board of directors. To counter this, Ubisoft has nominated 2 new independent directors who, if brought to the table, will bring the total director count up to 10, and according to Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, will assure that there are 5 Ubisoft faithfuls at the table. That would be enough to secure a vote against Vivendi inserting themselves onto the board, should that happen. But who's to say that those 2 new independent board members can't be bought by Vivendi just like Vivendi buys everything? Put me on the board, Yves. I'll probably vote for you. Moving on now, and Sega has a new studio. The Total War publisher has increased its presence in the strategy market by acquiring French game company Amplitude Studios. Amplitude developed the Endless series, that's Endless Space, Endless Legend, and Dungeon of the Endless. The studio will continue development on their new game, Endless Space 2, under Sega's guidance. Microsoft is bringing wheelchairs to its Avatar system. What seems like a strange omission from the 8-year-old platform will shortly be rectified, according to a series of tweets from Microsoft employees. Phil Spencer confirmed to a community member that wheelchairs are not far off, and then Xbox and Windows gaming platform manager Mike Ybarra followed up with a sneak peek of the wheelchair and some mid-animation stills. It's a move in the right direction, but what is concerning is the faces of the avatars sitting in the wheelchairs. Here's the old avatar, here's the new look. It's horrifying. And finally, some good news for the 6 of you who haven't played Red Dead Redemption. And shame on you. Rockstar Games announced overnight that the game is going to become an Xbox One backwards compatible title this Friday. All right, now it's time for Thing of the Day. Thing of the Day. You've probably made a title. YouTube user Unfound has recreated the Emerald Coast stage from Sonic in Halo 5's Forge mode. Unfound was able to replicate Sonic's speed using speed boosts, and there's even a loop-de-loop in there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by John, but the other way around, it's John, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Is it weird being not over there?
Yeah. It's been a while, actually.
It has been a while, so we thought we'd bring you back for this talk through that was sent in by Nick T Official, who says, for a talk through idea, it's something I often want to ask every gamer I come across, and that is, what moment did your favorite games solidify themselves in that position to you? From experience, Virtue's Last Reward became a favorite when I encountered a moment where I had to close my 3DS and sit down in the middle of Flinders because I was so shocked. And he says there's the moment where you look into the water. No one knows what that means. So if there was such a moment, when was it in your favorite titles and or moments when you realized a game was good, or other aspects, etc.? John, you could start us off.
It's an interesting one. So many games, so many amazing moments. For me, World of Warcraft is the first one that comes to mind.
Yeah.
It wasn't really so much things that happened in the game, it was more things that happened while I was playing with other people.
Because you're a real social gamer.
Yeah.
Which is surprising for you, because you're such a closed-off individual. The idea that you derive enjoyment from being in other people's company in games.
Yeah.
So it makes sense then that WoW is the perfect one for you.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. So there's two moments that come to mind. The first one was the Moradon dungeon. It was a 5-man. We were really struggling with it. We managed to finish it, and so we all got to the end, and everyone was like cheering and everything. And then out of nowhere, somebody just started playing "Blame It on the Boogie" by Michael Jackson. And everyone just started dancing on the spot, and it was just this amazing moment where it was very harmonious, and it was like a solidifying moment. It was great. I just had a great time. Other moment in WoW was in Nagrand in Burning Crusade expansion. I was playing with my mate. We were both level 70, and we're being dicks, basically. We were griefing these poor guys.
Oh no, don't say that.
Yeah.
You were those guys?
Yeah, we were.
Were you camping?
Yeah, we're at the Bird's Nest in Nagrand,
Oh.
if you remember that, if you ever played it. And so the bird's an elite, and they're killing it, and then we would come in and kill them. The bird would reset. The graveyard was only, 20-second run away, so they'd run back, respawn, and we just kill them. And kill them.
Look how ashamed he is.
But it was so much fun, and we were giggling like little kids. It was hilarious. And then the best moment happened. That little moment of just ganking this poor guy turned into a 3-hour battle where all these other level 70 Alliance guys obviously flew in because they must have said on their side, these guys are ganking me, someone help. And the best warlock that I remember from the Frostmourne server was this gnome warlock called Capsize in the arenas. And he flew in, and I was like, oh shit, it's Capsize, we're in trouble. And then a night elf hunter called Wooshka came in as well.
How do you remember all these names?
This is why it's stuck with me forever. This happened 10 years ago. And it just turned into this amazing 3-hour battle against these two guys plus a whole bunch of other Alliance guys. And it was like this huge world PvP on the spur of the moment.
Caused by you.
Yeah, caused by me and my mate griefing this one poor guy in a trampoline.
This is like
great.
World War I starting. You
Yeah.
assassinated Franz Ferdinand and then everything just went to shit.
Yeah, it was great. And I haven't come across a moment in WoW since then that was so organic and amazing. Like, it's all just planned battlegrounds and arenas, and it just lost that whole feel, so...
Well, I like, WoW for me is one of those special games as well. I was trying to kill this bird in a bird's nest, and these guys just kept hammering me. No, for me, it was when I realized that I could wander between forest and desert, and nothing would load. I could just wander around this whole space, and as I went to new zones, you know how they would just bleed into one another, like oftentimes really sort of like organically and stuff, and then wandering back, and I realized this is an actual space. This is a physical space where everything has its place and you can wander around. And I went, oh, I'm about to lose myself in this world. I mean, I was not a cruel person.
No.
I was helpful. But I'm glad that we shared a game like that. My next one would be Red Dead Redemption. Did you play Red Dead?
I did.
Yeah. Red Dead for me, it was such a special game the whole way through, but there is a moment near the end of the game, and spoilers for Red Dead, in fact spoilers for a lot of these games that we're about to say. There's a moment in Red Dead where Dutch, like the bad guy, you confront him, and then he jumps off a cliff. And then you go, okay, I'm gonna go back to my family, I'm gonna be happy. And there's this ride back that you do from that moment to your house. And there's this beautiful song playing, it's called Compass. It's just this incredible moment where it's this cathartic ride, the music's incredible, it's this real feeling of hope, like you finish the game and now you're going home to your family. And then you go home to your family and you're tending your farm and everything's fine, and then just shit goes terrible, and the sheriff, like, they put together a posse, they turn up, that fight in the barn, that moment I just went, oh, this game is making me feel so much stuff right now. Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible game.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for another one of those games.
Me neither. I'm actually really excited about that. Skyrim was a game that had me, like, it changed me as a person.
Yep.
Everyone remembers Lydia. Yeah, I'm here to carry your burdens, or whatever it is that she says. Lovely woman. Did everything for you. Anyway, so...
You sound like an old country farmer.
So Lydia and I spent probably about 40 hours together in the game. She was my first companion, and I still remember the fight. We went to the Thalmor Embassy, and it was a full-on fight. There were a lot of elves there, and I remember looking over, and Lydia was dead. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. And I just remember running out of there and taking a breath. I'm just like, crap. She's like, first, she's got all my gear, so that's not good. But then second, I was like, holy shit, I've lost Lydia. Like, and from then on, I was forlorn. I was a changed man. I couldn't find a companion that would suit from then on in. I married a woman, one of the companions, and I murdered her in her sleep. I befriended another one, and I took her to the Shrine of Boedia and sacrificed her there, so I got some amazing armor. And I couldn't keep a companion from then on in. I ended up finishing the game by myself and had no companion there to help me.
That's a better story than Skyrim.
Yeah.
That's like a better plot to a game.
Yeah.
I don't have a Lydia story, but what I do have is a Bioshock story. Bioshock, one of my favorite games of all time, and I mean, it's one of the biggest twists in gaming, I feel like. The would you kindly moment was a really revolutionary time for me where, again, spoilers for Bioshock, you're going through this whole game, you're listening to Frank Fontaine talk to you, and whenever they have an idea for something, they would say, oh no, you should go do this, but they would sort of phrase it as going, would you kindly? And then 3/4 of the way through the game, it's revealed that would you kindly is being used as this trigger word to force you to do something. You have no choice to do it. When you hear the words, would you kindly, you have to do that thing. And it's this amazing moment because you go, not only did I not notice that the whole time, that you had written it in so well that I didn't notice he was saying, would you kindly every time. And if I did, I would just go, oh, it's just this charming affectation that he has. But it's also so reflexive on the game itself. It's going, you as a player will do whatever the game will tell you to do. You will follow that marker, you will complete this quest just because the game has said it. How stupid are you for just following orders all the time? And the fact that it puts that in the game, that was a moment where I just went, I cannot believe this is happening. And I mean, that game is just so special. You need to play that game. There's more than just that twist.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do it.
No.
No Lydia in that game. But you are here because, you were very close, so we just dragged you over. But also because you're an iRacing guy.
Yeah.
Surely there's a moment in iRacing where you went, this is a game that I'm gonna devote so much of my time and money to.
Winning the first ever official strength of field Bathurst race in the V8 was the highlight of my 6 years on there. It was against like the best in Australia on iRacing. There was a GT Academy runner-up in there. There was Madison Down in there, who's won that series like 9 times. The guy's a freak, it was amazing. There was an amazing Dutch racer in there, and I managed to beat them all on pure pace. I was pretty excited and stoked with that one.
How long ago was this?
This would have been 3 years ago.
Yeah. I feel like you may not top that as a moment, because that also, I mean, racing is such an important part of your life in real life. Like, you love that racing so much. To do something like that, I feel like you almost completed a life dream.
Definitely.
But it just happened to be in a video game.
Definitely. It was great.
Well, there you go. That's what makes John very happy. What about you guys? What moments for games cemented themselves in your minds as being the favorite game that you would play? What moments are there for you? Let us know in the comments, but make sure you put spoilers, put the name of the game and then spoilers, because not everyone will have played everything, so don't ruin all the great moments like we just did. And while you're on the internet, please check out Good Game on Facebook, YouTube, and if you want to meet fellow Pocketeers, then join the Pocketeers Facebook group and Steam group. You can follow Good Game on Twitter at Good Game TV, follow Pocket at NichBoy, at Pierre, at GG at Monkey, and at Sam Gee. He's at GG at Monkey, like I just said. Who made Thing of the Day today?
Oh, shit.
We'll wait.
Just pick
one. Just pick any.
I'm trying to find. There we go. Nathan Jordan.
Come here.
Nathan Jordan.
Don't put it in the sequence yet. Who made today's Thing of the Day?
Nathan Jordan.
Nathan Jordan, thank you very much. If you've made a thing, please send it in, and please suggest some talk-through topics for tomorrow in the comments while you're listing games and following Good Game and all that good stuff. Till tomorrow, Nick, play out.
Edit Monkey out. I couldn't find a companion that would suit from then on in. I married a woman, one of the companions, and I murdered her in her sleep. I befriended another one, and I took it to the...
I murdered her in her sleep. I befriended another one, and I took it to the shrine of bloody